clinking like a metal song. Game over, flash, but I'm still headstrong. Punch the warriors on a glowing screen. 8-bit heroes in a crazy dream. Coins drop clinking like a metal song. Game over, flash, but I'm still headstrong. Push the button, hear the roar. Fight the battle, craving more. Game of legends in my veins. Pixelated dreams remain. High scores flashing in the midnight glow. Silks and shred and set the tempo flow. Leather jackets and teased up hair. Living legends, we don't care. Electric haze on a battle floor. Digital ghosts knock at the door. One more life, it's do or die. Final level, reaching for the sky. Push the button, hear the roar. Fight the battle, craving more. Game of legends in my veins. Pixelated dreams remain. High scores flashing in the midnight glow. Silks and shredding set the tempo flow. Leather jackets and teased up hair. Living legends, we don't care. Electric haze on a battle floor. Digital ghosts knock at the door. One more go, one more life, trick hair. Push the button, hear the roar. Fight the battle, craving more. Game of legends in my veins. Pixelated dreams remain. Electric haze on a battlefield. Digital ghosts knock at the door. One more life, it's do or die. Final level, reaching for the sky. The legends in my veins. Pixelated dreams remain. Oh. Neon lights, but the night's so wild. Joystick in hand like a reckless child. Arcade buzzing, electric fire. Chasing scores higher, 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 higher.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nation Network. Vince McSham with you here, and it is time to say the two magic words, game on. All right, yesterday was the first Tuesday of the month, and that means the new games drop if you are on the PlayStation Network and you have the online pass. Then you get 3 new games on average every month. I think it's 4 actually. And we're going to take a look at the selections for this month, but in particular, we're going to dive into one. But let's take a look at what the options this month look like. So we have Undisputed, which is a boxing game, and that's what we're going to be looking at in just a moment. We also had Subnautica Below Zero. It's not my style. I know Subnautica, the game ahead of that, so this is like a sequel game, and it just doesn't appeal to me. Nor does Ultros. And Ace Combat 7, I actually picked that up on sale way back when. I'm not real good at flying games. Never have been. I don't know what it is. I just can't, unless they're really kind of basic. But this is not. This is a pretty intense simulator type thing. And if you're good at this kind of stuff, it probably is a blast. They do have a Top Gun DLC available for it as well. Take a look at some of the stuff they have here. A variety of different planes. And pretty realistic, again, so far as how everything reacts and how it looks. And I do remember putting a little bit of time into it, trying to see if I could get better. But yeah, no, it just wasn't meant to be. Now, this looks interesting. I didn't ever catch that there was a story mode. So now I'm almost wondering if there is a story mission or something like that that I just didn't pick up on. But again, if it required the whole flight and stuff like that, then I'm not going to be doing very much of that. Maverick Edition is the one that would cost you another $15, and which is, or wait a minute, are they saying? Hold on. So you can actually buy the entire game plus the Maverick Edition, is my guess, for $15. It was marked down from $74.99. That's substantial, 80% savings there. And in that case, you'll actually own the game as much as you ever own digital content. Then over here, we've got the Maverick Ultimate Edition. What does that come with? Let's see. Maverick Aircraft Set, Season Pass. And again, if you're into that, Season Pass bonus content, playable aircraft F-10, but yeah, F-104C, and then 8 popular nicknames from past games. So, and that's only $20. So these last two options, you have the game, as opposed to I have this game as long as I keep paying the annual fee. The minute I don't pay the annual fee, then I have no longer access to this game. Ultros, it's kind of a wonky art style. A head trip. I don't know that I need a head trip. It's kind of funky looking. I won't. Yeah, not my style of artwork. And again, Subnautica. The animations and all that aren't bad on this, and I've seen a couple of people play it for just a little while. It doesn't hold my attention or my interest, though. But if you're into the exploration stuff, and I believe this is fictitious, yeah, fictitious planets and things of that nature. There have been a couple of other games like this that I've tried picking up in the past, and yeah, I just don't stick with them very long, so. But if this is your bag, it's free this month if you're on the PlayStation Network. All right, with that said, let's get into the game we're here to discuss and to get a good look at, and that is Undisputed. This is the first boxing game we have had on the PlayStation since the 3. Fight Night. Back on the PlayStation 3 was the last time we had a boxing game. Now, when this thing dropped originally, it's about 2 years old now, I'd guess. Maybe even a little bit more. This wasn't made by a big company. This was kind of one of those passion project deals. And it wasn't great when it dropped. There were a lot of problems with it. But they stayed with it. They worked them through and got to the point now where it's actually a pretty decent game and a fair sequel, I guess you could almost say, to the Fight Night series. I mean, it's pretty close. The button systems are almost exactly the same. The roster isn't too bad. Now, there's a lot of the roster you have to pay extra for. I'll tell you what, before we get into this, I'll show you that. And it comes with a good base roster, don't get me wrong. Now, here's the pack right now. It normally goes for $50. It's down to $37.49 if you just want to get all the extra boxers that are available. And that definitely is a cost savings method of doing it. However, I look at a lot of these and I'm like, I don't even know who half of these guys are anymore, or I just didn't care for them, so I wasn't going to pay. But individual packs are about $11. That's kind of the going price. I bought a couple of them. We'll go over that as well. Roy Jones Jr., you can get him separately for $3.99. I'm just not a big Roy Jones Jr. fan, and I'm not going to drop $4 on him. I don't really see a desire for that. But otherwise, these other packs come with numerous fighters. And let's take a look, for example, at the Undisputed Deluxe WBC package. This one comes with Jamie, I don't know half of these names. Jamie Manguay, Regis Prograis, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Dimitri Bivol, Caleb Plant, and Julio Cesar Chavez, the first name I know in that whole list. Now, am I going to pay that much money for one guy that I know? No. Also comes with some alternate ring attires. And then this is interesting because each one has this. Says the apparel pack. Alternate ring attires for names that aren't in this pack. So by getting this pack, I'm getting alternate attires for other fighters that may be in the base. I mean, there's too many names to know which one. Yeah, I think they're in the base. Clarissa Shields, female boxer. Canelo Alvarez, Alexandra Usyk, Katie Taylor, Tyson Fury, and Amin Khan. So yeah, they're all in the game. So by buying this, you also get alternate attires for them. You get a Tyson Fury. There's already one in the game, but you get an 09 version of him with this. Canelo Alvarez 11 and Muhammad Ali 64. So Ali's in the game, but if you want the 64 Muhammad Ali, then you get this pack. Again, I just don't see me playing it enough that I'm going to invest that kind of money. That's another $11 there. If this main pack drops, then would have to drop quite a bit now because I've already bought 2 packs, so it's got to be worth it that I'd be saving money on it. But I'd have to get down to about $15, maybe 20 at the most. And then I might do that, just pick up everybody. The Senator pack. You get Manny Pacquiao. You get Edgar Berlanga, Sergey Kovalev, Vinny Pazienza, The Mean Machine. I do not know that name. I'm not even going to try that. Evgeny Gradovich and Ricardo Mayorga. I do remember Ricardo Mayorga a bit, but I wasn't like a big fan of his, or I couldn't tell you what fights he had, or he had this great fight, or what. Don't have that. Deontay Wilder. Again, these are alternate packs. So Deontay's in the game base, but this would get you additional attires for him, which I guess that's an interesting way of doing it. Same thing, Sugar Ray Leonard's in the game, but here's alternate attires. Heather Hardy. Okay, so the Takeover pack. What's in the Takeover pack? Show them another stuff. I'm just going to say Takeover Lopez. I don't even know how to pronounce Teofimo? We'll say Teo Lopez. Brings his dynamic style, blah, blah, blah. Fighter pack. Emmanuel Augustus. Janabek, something or other. Sebastian Fondora. Tim. Yeah, I got nothing. Saizu? I don't know. And Diego Corrales. I want Diego Corrales. I'm not going to lie, man. That guy he was involved in one of the greatest fights of all time. You could make an argument that it was the greatest fight of all time. And I'm trying to remember who it was against. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pull this up because if you've never seen this match, go watch it. Not now, but later. Hold on here. Diego. Easy. Versus Jose Luis Castillo. And they actually had 2 fights. You want to see the first one. I think the second one wasn't bad either. But that first one, that's the stuff movies are made of. Diego Corrales versus Jose Luis Castillo. Unfortunately, Jose Luis Castillo is not in the game. And I think it's been a while since they've added any new names to their roster. So perhaps in time they may add him. But I would really like to get him. I'm just not going to drop $12, and that's the only name in the batch that I really care about. Apparel pack in this one would give you Canelo Alvarez, Terry Harper, Kell Brooks, Roy Jones Jr., who I don't have, and Daniel Jacobs. So none of that appeals to me. Just literally one name only. The Mexican Monster Pack. Dun, dun, dun. Sink your teeth into the Monster Pack. David the Mexican Monster Benavides. Don't know him. Fighter Pack includes Andy Ruiz, Charles Martin, Robert Helenas, Fernando Vargas Sr. I know the name. I couldn't tell you anything else beyond that. Hector Camacho, of course. And another Sugar Ray Leonard. This is 87, which I wouldn't mind having the 87. That was back in the Hagler days, which, by the way, Marvin Hagler's not in the game. I don't think, I'll double check on that, but I'm 80% sure he's not in the game. Ray Leonard, 87 in style and speed to the Undisputed Power. The apparel coming with this one for Eddie Hall, Ricky Hatton. Okay, Ricky's cool. Natasha Jones, Sugar Ray Robinson. That's not bad. And Usyk. Not the worst of the packs, but again, I'm not paying $12 for it. Here's one that I did pick up, and I'll tell you why once we get there. So we've got Vladimir Klitschko and his brother Vitaly Klitschko. Two people that I really cannot stand and would love to beat the shit out of. So that's why I got this. That's my main reason for picking this pack up, is just so I have something to beat on. They were horrible champions at a time where there just isn't any heavyweight division anymore. So you got to dominate because there's nobody there. If you were trying to, be, if they were born 10 years earlier, they would have never been champions, ever. Wouldn't have happened. They would not have got past that lineup. That said, other names in the pack, I got nothing on that. Roman Gonzalez, Juan Francisco Estrada, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. All right, Shannon I like, and Eric Butterbean Esch. I think we all know who Butterbean is. So there was 4 names in this pack that I wanted, and that's what I went and got that for. I didn't even pay attention to the apparel, so what did I get with this? Cecilia Baracus, Chantel Cameron, Joe Gelzagi, Joe Frazier, Rocky Marciano, and Arturo Gary. That's cool. All right, those are good names to have additional attires for. Again, Roy Jones Jr. for $4. I'm going to say no. And then this one had to, man. We got Jake Paul. Who do you want to beat the crap out of more than Jake Paul in a boxing game? For me, nobody. So we're going to beat up on some Jake Paul. Other fighters include Big Bang Zhang, Jim Manuel Marquez, Eric the Terrible Morales, Marco Antonio Barrera, that name I know, James Buster Douglas, the man who stopped Tyson in Tokyo. I like Buster. And Otto Wallen. There was enough there that I wanted to pick that up. Alternate attire we've got for Deontay Wilder, Roy Jones Jr., Terrence Crawford, Vasily Lomachenko or something like that, Senesia Estrada, and Sonny Edwards. Some of those names I know. And last but not least, the WBC upgrade pack. The deluxe WCW includes the fighter pack, Jamie Mungwai, I'm guessing the name, Regis Progress, Jim. Did we already go over this, Dimitri? These all look familiar. Yeah, I think we already covered this. So that's all the downloadable packs that you can get, or you can just buy the one, which normally is $50, and you will be saving money that way if you really wanted the full roster. And it's currently down 25% to $37.50, and I'm sure they did this because, and even the stuff I bought was normally like $15 and $20, but they downloaded or downgraded the price simply because it's the game of the month, and they knew there's going to be a lot of new users to the game. So, Andrew, 2K, believe me, 2K is going to be doing some special stuff to us this year. I'll probably cover that in the next game on. I'm still collecting information, but this battle pass is going to be a bend over and take it up the rear thing, man. Even though you're paying for extended tier or they basically said that the accelerator is dead. It doesn't exist anymore. So you can buy the $150. There's no acceleration. You're not just unlocking shit. It'll allow you to unlock stuff. Mighty big of you. I'm just so done with 2K. I really am. I keep telling people, do not buy the game. Do not buy the game. They're going to. All right. You got the career mode, which I haven't even looked into that at all. Online, not a chance. I'm going to get crushed online. It wouldn't even be a competitive moment in there. Prize fights. Browse this week's prize fights. What does this look like? I haven't checked this out. Let's see. I guess you basically just go through the fight, and then leaderboards dictate the rest, and I'm sure you get some sort of reward for it. But again, for me, the only thing I'm interested in is setting up fights and having them. So let's talk about this. Infrared TV, my brother from another mother. How you doing, buddy? So what I like about this is you can very easily set up a sim fight, which, you know, it's a lot of fun just to sit back and watch sometimes.
That's what she said.
And then you change your... Here's the bummer thing is you can't mix weight classes, unfortunately. Back with Fight Night, you could do that. You could jump, I think, up to 2 weight classes you could jump. Or actually, no, it might have been all of them, actually. Either way, you could jump weight classes. In this one, heavyweights only, and if you're not in the weight class of heavyweight, you're not fighting Muhammad Ali. So that part, I would like to see them have an option where you can do that. What do we got going on here? Hold on one second. There we go. So there's Muhammad Ali, Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury doing his best Apollo Creed, Jack Dempsey, that's a blast from the past, Joe Frazier, Smoking Joe, Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, man, they really got some old school stuff happening here. Rocky Marciano, hey, yo, Adrian, wrong Rocky. Larry Holmes, the Eastern Assassin. This is back when heavyweight division was amazing. And then this happened. Vitaly Klitschko, Vladimir Klitschko, Floyd Patterson, Deontay Wilder, Riddick, Big Daddy Bo. This is what I'm saying. The Klitschkos never would have been world champion when this guy was in his prime fighting Tyson. There's no way. When this guy was fighting Evander Holyfield, who also, Evander's not in the game. Zhale Zhang. I don't know nothing about this guy. Never even saw him before. James Buster Douglas. Roy Jones Jr. Shannon Briggs. And I'll say something. These models look really good. For a lower budget game, did a good job on the models. Frank Bruno, Tommy the Duke Morrison, Joe Joyce, don't know that one, Bugsy Malone, Antonio Tarver, fresh off this. Oh, you know, we got to have a match between these two. Tommy Morrison and Antonio Tarver, the two Rocky guys. What's that, Rocky 4 versus 5, if I'm not mistaken. Otto Wallen, Butterbean, David Adelaide, Eddie Hall. Oh, all right. So these are the ones that are locked. So here's Ali 64, which I don't see some significant difference in look, other than black gloves. I thought the face might look a little different. Tyson Fury from 2009. Again, nothing major. Andy Ruiz Jr., the Destroyer. Robert Helenas. And Charles Martin. So, yeah. Let's move to the cruiserweight division and go through there. Again, Marciano before he'd moved up. Usyk before he moved up. A lot of these names will be the same. Johnny Nelson. Jay Opatayet. I don't know that name. Antonio Tarver again. Jake Paul. By the way, they gave Jake Paul a freaking 84. Stop it. That had to be part of the signing deal. You can't make me suck. No, we're not making you suck. You make you suck. Bugsy again. Enzo Amore. Sorry. Macarinelli. Lawrence Okoli. Leighton Arthur. Damian Chambers. Patrick Rocole. Sergey Kovalev. Again, these are not names that I am necessarily familiar with for the most part. Roy Jones Jr., we know him. Joe Galzaghi, know him. Jake LaMotta, famous old school boxer. Saul Alvarez. Rings a bell, but I don't recognize him. Tarver again. Boy, really worked his way up the weight classes, didn't he? Bugsy Malone also. Lyndon Arthur. LeBron James. Richard, sorry. Check out the shorts. Fuzzy shorts. Again, the models are solid. Patrick Rokol, Dmitry Bivol, David Beveninez, Sergey Kovalev. My guess is he only had so many signed, and that's why some of them repeat in different weight classes. And again, they probably were in these weight classes at one point in time. But the variety is not as deep as you might think when you see all these weight classes is all. Roy Jones Jr., Joe Galzaghi, Terrence Crawford, Jake LaMotta, Sugar Ray Leonard, there we go. Sugar Ray Robinson, that's another one we should have. The two Sugar Rays battling it out for the name. Winner keeps the name. Saul Alvarez, Sergio Martinez, Nigel Benn, Carl Fruch, or Frock. Go Frock yourself. Daniel Jacobs, Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Sean Porter, George Groves, Robin Reed, Connor Benn, Lupe Fiasco. With a name like Fiasco, you got to bring it, but he's only an 81, so I don't think so. LaRon Richards. I said LeBron earlier. LaRon. Ryan Rhodes. Patrick Rocco. Boy, he's another one that's in every weight class. And now we get to the locked ones. Roy Jones Jr., 93. Let me see something. I don't know. Doesn't seem much different to me. Leonard. Okay, so Leonard at least has the short hairstyle here for 87, which is accurate. Got the Franklin trunks. This is pretty much the gear he wore when he fought against Hagler. So because there's a different look to it, yeah, I'd like to have that, but... So Alvarez again. Benavidez again. That name I'm not even going to attempt. Hector Camacho. They did a good job, man. Really good job on the graphics. The models look solid. And again, here's another one I'd like to have, but I think that was like one of the only names in the whole pack that had any value to me. Jamie, Vinny Pazienza. We were all big Vinny fans back in the day because he was a paisan. Caleb Plant, Fernando Vargas, Edgar Ricardo Mayorga. There's a name. Drop into the welterweights. We got Sugar Ray Robinson again, Terrence Crawford, Sugar Ray Leonard again. And he's got the bigger fro going on in that one. Saul Alvarez. Boy, I tell you, some of these guys have been in multiple weight classes. 141 to 154. So, I mean, when you're talking about being in weight classes that cover 13 pounds and you're moving up 2 or 3 times, that means you're adding a lot of weight. Juan Manuel Marquez, Sergio Martinez, Kell Brook, Amir Khan, Sean Porter, Josh Taylor. Oh, Josh Taylor's wearing Roddy Piper's outfit from WrestleMania 2. Ricky Hatton. This guy could fight. Talk about someone who could take a ass whooping. He's an 84. That's unfortunate. Connor Benn. Arturo Thunder Gotti. Another great fighter. And they only gave him an 83. You cannot change the ratings, by the way. Mickey Ward, another tough guy. Lupe Fiasco, Dalton Smith, Billy Dibb, Mike McKinson, Ryan Rhodes, George Davey, Manny Pacquiao. Wouldn't mind getting this one. Julio Cesar Chavez, no mas. Hector Macho Camacho again. Paz. Vargas. Ricardo Mayorga. Regis Progress. And that brings us to the lightweight division. We're almost there. Sugar Ray Robinson, Terrence Crawford. Don't know who Lomachenko is. Juan Manuel Marquez. I do remember the name. Couldn't tell you anything about any particular fights. Marco Antonio Barrera. Amir again. Josh Taylor again. Eric Morales. Ryan Garcia. Ricky Hatton. Jorge Linares. Arturo Gatti. Kevin Kelly. Mickey Ward. Zukan. Anthony Kroll. Billy Dibb. Dalton Smith. Jono Carroll. Jordan Gill. Adam Ahmed. Manny Pacquiao. Julio Cesar Chavez. Still locked. Whatever that name is. Hector Camacho again. And I'm noticing, like, you know, it's all the same. It's just the weight class is different, but the same outfit and everything. Be nice if they mixed it up a little bit. Like with Ray Leonard's, they mixed it up. Vinny Paz, Diego Corrales. This is the guy, man. He was half of that fight. What a friggin' fight that was. I'm telling you right now, you've got to watch that if you haven't seen it. It's on YouTube. Ricardo Mayorga. Regis Prograis, Emmanuel Augustus, and Jamie McGorry. Into the featherweights we go. Vasily, something like that. Lomachenko, Marco Antonio Barrera, Juan Marquez, Morales, Garcia, Kelly. A lot of the same names. Jorge Linares again, Arturo Gardi, Zukan, Kid Galahad, Jordan Gill, Hoppy Price. Is it Hoppy or Hoppy? Probably Hoppy. Manny Pacquiao. I liked it. I mean, he looks good with the outfit. And they've also got the legit logos and stuff, like they're using name brands like Pony in this. Chavez, Hector Macho Camacho, Diego Corrales, and Gradovich. All right, tell me this guy don't look like MJF. You put those Roddy Piper shorts on him and you got MJF in boxing. It could happen. The bantamweights. Barrera once again. Gonzalez, Estrada, Morales, Sonny Edwards, Jorge Linares, Frampton, Peter Frampton, no, Carl Frampton, Charlie Edwards, Kid Galahad. There was a movie with that name on it by Elvis where he was a boxer. Lightning, Lee McGregor, Scott Quigg, Hoppy Price. I'm thinking it's Hoppy. I don't know. Manny Pacquiao is locked away. Jesse Rodriguez is locked away. And Avegny is locked away. The welterweight division. Now we get to the women's. And I've got to tell you, the fact that Christy Martin is not in this game surprises me. You've got Clarissa Shields, though. You've got Katie Taylor, Cecilia Brakes, Rajon Cruz Dizern, Terry Harper, Natasha Jonas, Jessica McCaskill, and Alicia Napoleon. And then last but not least, the lightweight division. Once again, we've got the ladies. Katie Taylor again, Chantel Cameron, Seniesa Estrada, Delphine Persoon, Terry Harper, Heather Hardy, Natasha Jonas, Jessica McCaskill, Jelena, Sky Nicholson, Sophie Alish, Ebony Bridges. And that is the complete lineup. Some of them are locked away. Some of them can be purchased. And the roster itself, though, is solid even without any DLCs. It's a little better when you get them, that's all. All right, we are going to run a sim match and see this thing in action. Did I make sure? Yeah, okay. Or was it heavyweights? I think it was heavyweights I want. Tommy the Duke Morrison. Against Antonio Carver. Carver comes in lower than Morrison. No kidding. I guess they didn't see the movie. Rocky 5 versus Rocky Balboa. All right, I was close. Tommy the Machine Gun. God, those movies, even the bad ones were good. Infrared, you better win another contest, buddy. Do not spend money on this thing. It is going to be a nasty experience. To spend $150 and tell me that you wouldn't unlock all the DLC content, you have to, it allows you to grind it out? Fuck you. God, they can't get out of their own way. The 2K needs to die. It needs to die. All right, let's take a look at the arenas, rather. Madison Square Garden. Holy cow, did they do an amazing job on this. It looks gorgeous. The rest of the arenas are all either completely fictitious or loosely based on something, but they're not replicas. So they paid money for Madison Square Garden. The Dazen Stadium, located in Rio de Janeiro, with a capacity crowd of 30,000. The Kronk Gym in Detroit, Michigan. Riyadh, I tell you, these sons of bitches are taking everything from us. The Observatory right here in Orlando, Florida. Capacity is 6,200. Because you would have a boxing match in the Observatory, would you not? The Orlando Science Center is what this is a replica of loosely. Cafe Royale, location London. Capacity 140. That's got that old school Albert thing going on to it. Cambrian Hall, located in London as well, with 540 capacity. Atlantis. If you want to box underneath the ocean, this is your arena. It's on the ocean floor. 25,000 people are able to swim down there and watch. The Kingdom Arena. We are back in Saudi Arabia once again. Riyadh, 30,000. Hills Boxing Club in Sheffield. Massachusetts gives us Mickey Ward's Box to Burn. 0 capacity, so that's a warm-up at best. And then you've got another 450 people going to Glasgow for St. Andrew's Sporting Club. C7 Hangar in Chicago, Illinois, 14,000. I don't think that's supposed to be the United Center. Falcor Bay in Dubrovnik. And I don't think I've seen anything for Vegas, which is shocking. Kansas City, Missouri's got a place. Lighthouse Theater. Looks like the old Trump. What was it there? Trump Casino for WrestleMania's, what was it, 4 and 5? Kind of has that vibe. Magna from Rotherham. 3,500 people can go there. Santiago Gym in Havana, Cuba. 400 people. You can come in, but you can't go home. Keiretsu Arena in Kyoto, Japan. 12,400 people. It looks kind of cool, actually. Technicolor Gym in Krakow, Poland. And 0 people able to attend the fight. Empire Pro Fight Camp, Northampton, 2,600 people. The Grand Theater, Scarlet Bordeaux, or just Bordeaux, whatever. 5,119. I like the specific number of 119. The Coldwell Gym at night. Again, this is a practice facility. Here's the Coldwell Gym in the daytime. Still practice facility. This must be where Rocky and Apollo had their clandestine combat. Turner's Gym in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Nobody able to attend. Empire Pro Fight Camp at night in Northampton. I like the night ones. They look a little better. Brooklyn Hall, Brooklyn, in a house. 1,200 people going to there. CompuBox Academy in San Antonio, Texas. Only 3,800 people going there. The WBC Arena from Mexico City, 17,000. And that's it. Those are your arenas. So we'll jump into MSG since that's the only legit arena. You can change everything from here. We're going to dumb it down a bit. And I like these settings, by the way. You can individualize what, you can bring yours down and leave theirs up if you want a tougher fight, or vice versa. Number of rounds, we've got 8. Let's make it 10-round fight so we get a likely outcome anyway. I've had some pretty screwy calls, man. Talking about bad judges in boxing, that's in the game. I beat the piss out of Jake Paul. He knocked me down in the 3rd round. That was it. Every other round, I dominated him. At the end of the fight, he's standing in a pool of blood, and they gave him the fight on the scorecards. Game type casual simulation. Okay, so we'll go with simulation. Saved by the bell. I'm going to say no. 3 knockdown rule is yes. Relative time, 1.5. We'll leave that alone. That seems like the rounds are going at a pretty good pace. Damage modifier. I wonder what that does. I guess it brings up the damage levels more, so let's do that. So we get a winner. Stamina modifier. Leave that alone. Referee leniency. Leave that alone. Maximum penalties is 3. I like that. And now, as they like to say in the game, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Yeah!
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me,
Todd Grisham. That's where he went.
Unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
This game is loaded with wrestling.
One of those things. It's time for our tale of the tape.
Tail of the tape time.
Tommy the Duke Morrison. He weighed in at 101.2 kilos, and he'll have a reach of 193 centimeters. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, 188 centimeters tall, with a reach of 191.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Look at the garden, man. It really looks good. Phenomenal job on that.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, the former WBO heavyweight champion of the world. Who could forget?
So once again, we have a boxing game where the entrances only go like 12 feet. I don't know why they can't get them all the way into the ring like UFC does.
And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr.
I'm a big fan of entrances, man. I think that's a big part of the showmanship.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
We can say what we want about The Undertaker's in-ring work. He was solid there, and he put on good matches. But, boy, that entrance really just set the table.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
We waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it.
Special guest referee Sylvester Stallone. Oh, no, he wasn't available. Sorry.
For this one, we've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
It looks really good. Again, this was a low-budget game, man. This was like a passion project kind of thing. It wasn't made by a massive studio.
See if they deliver.
And I remember seeing videos of it the first week it came out because I thought about getting it, and then I saw it, and I was like, no, man, this thing's rough. It's a lot better now. I only played about 2 or 3 matches so far, but it moves very similarly to Fight Night. And if you like the Fight Night series, you'll probably like this. And again, it's a free game this month if you have the PlayStation Network. Now, I do feel that Fight Night hit a little bit better. The hits on this one can be a little wonky sometimes.
Knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Now, they're not throwing a whole lot, but boy, your stamina will get drained, and not just for the moment or not just for the round, but for the fight. So if you just come out there and start unloading, you better knock them out. Because by the time you get to the 7-8 round, you can only throw like one punch at a time without being gassed.
Just missing with the right uppercut.
Nice duck right there by Morrison.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do.
I'd like to see some jabs happening here.
And they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The play-by-play is not too bad. Again, considering the budget on this game.
See the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Ooh, getting those shots in after the bell. That's what I'm talking about.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Throw punches.
Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
So the detail in this game, as you look, and we'll skip through some of the rounds, but I want you to hear what they say in between.
Listen, be smart when you go. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away, all right? Good. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there. The shot's in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
So your damage meter shows you all the details you need. Shows you how what the cut levels are, the swelling on the left and the right side. And as that starts to fill up, if you can do enough damage, the referee will step in, check on him, maybe give him a warning, and then he'll stop the fight.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise you'll see it and you ride it out. Go out there.
So with this game, it's definitely planning for the long game. I don't know that you can get a one-round knockout with basic settings. Maybe if you really load it up.
And style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Now, if I was actually playing one of these guys, you would see all kinds of stats up on the screen right now, including heart rate, stamina levels, and it's for both fighters.
It's always coming.
I thought the heart rate was a really cool addition, adding stuff like that in there was, and the more they're working, the higher it goes, and then your stamina level starts to drop. So mechanically speaking, from an AI standpoint, this game really incorporates a lot of the actual combat and how it would physiologically affect the fighters.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Yeah! I'm putting my money on, I think Morrison, man. Morrison's got the heavier hands. But I'm surprised they don't have is like the round up there and the clock running on it. They do normally. Like I said, if I was playing it, all that would be up there.
We wanted action and they...
Let me see. Is that something I can add? Settings. Video, motion blur, blah, 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 blah. Audio, game, controls, accessibility. Guess not.
Are giving us action.
Slips the jab.
Very close round with
Swing
10
and a miss.
seconds to go.
So again, they are pacing themselves because they know stamina goes down pretty quickly in this thing. And once it's gone, it ain't coming back.
Morrison in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept that.
See, right now, Tarver's doing better on stamina. Tommy's down to, what's that, 88% versus 97%. But in the meantime, Tarver's probably losing these rounds because he's not throwing enough. But these referees, or these judges rather, oh my Lord. It's about as real as it gets, man. They will screw you. Head and body damage is pretty close to the same. Tarver's taking a little bit more. All right, let's jump this.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that
And I don't know that there is a way to gain any of that back once you've lost your stamina.
Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They have the automatic replay for knockdowns, just like the old games had.
Display here is incredible. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the
We are
punch
playing a
power,
game of
someone's got the
peekaboo
speed,
right here.
It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Come on, Tommy, throw. Uppercut doesn't get through the
So
guard.
much for boxing. This is a fist
Shot to
fight.
the body. That one rocked him. Another one slips in there past the right hand, and Tommy trying to pick him apart a little bit. Ooh, nice.
Exchanges from both men in this round.
Body head combination.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see
Been a
more
pretty
jabs.
even round thus far, so I'm not sure. Oh, nice clean shot on the face, and Tommy comes back with a couple to the body. Uppercut slips in.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Tarver swung through with the elbow, almost grazing him across the head.
With 10 seconds left.
See some bruising over there, just below the right eye of Morrison. Just on the outside left eye.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. You know that bell was sweet
Mr.
music
Tarver.
to his ears.
Wow, it's like two
The real deal. Are we getting boxing on the Nation Network? I may do like once a month.
Get your breath back. Just on the job.
Put a card together, sim a few matches.
Now come up here. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Not even in the same
The fact that this is a free game this month, and it's the first time they've had a decent boxing game
You're switching off.
in how many years? Good Lord.
Need to go back into
A
the fight.
decade? When was the last fight night?
Smart, you were- and then get back out there and win the round.
That was what, fight night round 3? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think they did a round 4.
Think about right, because he's going to be confident. All you
I like all the little details too, like the Madison Square Garden written on the ropes.
the right hand's beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going
I just can't figure out why it's the only legitimate arena in the game.
Back in the action.
I would have thought they'd have picked up another,
Same again. Don't change too much.
Staples Center or something.
There's the
Nothing from Vegas? No MGM Grand? Nothing? Or at least make a Vegas arena and just kind of make it feel like it's the MGM Grand. Just don't use the name. Hard to believe we've got a boxing game that doesn't have a Vegas venue in it. (2011). My goodness, that's a lot of years ago.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how
Was it Fight Night champion? Because I don't recall that. I might even have it in my collection. I'm just not thinking about that. Oh, you know what? I think on the PS3 I have one that's downloaded to the PS3, and that might be champion. Heavy shots to the body. He's got to follow it up with a big hook or an uppercut.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
And just like the Fight Night games, you can try doing everything with the control stick so far as jabs, cuts, and all that stuff. Or you can use the buttons, which I find easier and more accurate.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
No, this is right, neither one. Unload, Tommy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Fight Night round 4 was in 09. Champions came out in 11. Look at him hitting late again.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. After what we saw in that last
I'll
round,
bet Champions is the one I have on my PS3. I might have to check after this is done.
So easy.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there. Change too much, just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your that's it. Now just stick a few
But we're still talking about 15 years ago since they had a legitimate boxing game.
Good man. You see
They've had some wonky shit that was just garbage.
Don't give him no come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than
Now, they did have 1 or 2 Rocky games that came out.
your rhythm back. And then we go
And while they were kind of a hokey fighting style and all that, a little over-the-top, arcade-ish, it was at least fun, and they were all characters we knew from the movies, so it wasn't
winding down as we get
real
set to jump
boxers
back
other than
into the
Morrison, of course, was in it. And I don't think Tarver was there at that point. I think when those games came out, they hadn't got that far in the series.
On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here. In the
It was
next
Fight Night Champions. I think so, too, yeah. That sounds right.
Why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I was going to stick with doing the boxing at least once a month back then, but
There's been a
the way it just was a pain in the ass to hook up the PS3 to the Stream Deck and everything else. Whereas now I've got them all done with different wiring where it's just literally a plug and play. So, but if I've got this, I'll probably just stick with this. It's got a more modernized roster, and you still have a lot of the big names from history. This game has Larry Holmes, where I'm pretty sure Fight Night didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think Larry Holmes was not in Fight Night, which shocked
Let your
me.
hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round.
Also didn't have...
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
They had a George Foreman, but it had to be purchased, and, you know, obviously servers and everything are down now, so you can't purchase it now.
And that jab just missed with the left hand.
And I also think it was the young George Foreman, only didn't have the older bald
Not a lot
Foreman.
of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Everybody's trying to reserve their stamina in this game. So, through the settings, maybe we can make this a little bit more entertaining rather than this little dance party that they're putting on here.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's
It's a legitimate question. When are we? Oh, Tarver was in the game? Okay.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
And they're not even telling us here what round we're in. This is kind of, Again, if I were playing one of these two, then you'd see all the information. But for whatever reason, it's not showing the round.
Listen, we can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be slow. Just keep them on the other end. Mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. So just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. In this guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch up. Or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out.
This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
All right, the Rocky game I was thinking of that I've got here is the Big Rumble Creed Champions. That's for the PS4.
Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this
With the
is gonna
champion
happen, so
or
you
Creed
rush your
Champions
work. You think,
game,
"I've gotta get him
you
inside
got
the
obviously
round."
Rocky, you got Creed, you got Apollo Creed, you got Dolph Lundgren, you got Mr. T. I don't see Tarver in this one, at least not on the box art. So I'm not sure if he's there.
You'd like to see more jabs. Hold it right there.
Oh,
Tommy Morrison.
uh-oh.
Oh no, what's happened? No, we don't see
I was gonna say Tarver looks like he's the one being messed up.
Needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched.
The hell round are we in?
Skill.
Somebody say something.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch
Uppercut.
above you, and so
Body
I've
blow,
got to
body
respect
blow.
you, but more than happy.
I'll have to make overlays if we do regular monthlies on this, so we can at least put down what round we're on.
I thought there would be some more action here.
Ooh, Tommy eats another one. We are handing out sandwiches. Swing and a miss.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
These judges could go either way.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, it's no secret
Dadgummit, I
who has the
cannot believe they're not
advantage
giving us
after
some
that
rounds.
last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
Let me see. Do we get to see it here? Start a fight, select, restart, settings. Nope, not even like a stats page or anything.
Now what you got to do? Good work.
Nothing with that.
Go out in the first minute.
Nothing with that.
Stick him on the end of a jab and then start gathering. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
Nope.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it.
I'm hitting all these buttons trying to see if anything pulls up stats.
That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my
Which
motto
round?
is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Also, with these Rocky games, I don't know that you can sim. I don't think you can.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Oh, turn off simulation and then the clock will be there. Okay.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for
We'll do
skill,
that after
tap
this
for
one.
tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so
I haven't
far
even
from
tried
these
to
two
make a
boxers,
boxer
John?
yet. Maybe we can dabble with that in a minute.
Footwork and that great hand
How
speed.
good did Rocky turn out
It's
looking?
an uphill battle.
punch output. Thought there might be more action.
I also want to change some settings around here and see if I can get these guys to be a little more active. Oh, nice combination there. Body, uppercut.
These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place.
So far, my experience with the game, and this is about the 6th match now that I've either played or watched. You don't, like Tommy Morrison legit can knock your ass out in the first round. And I've yet to see a first round knockdown, much less knockout. I'm sure it happens, but many people have said, and this is back in that day, that Morrison had the hardest punch they ever faced. And that's back when Tyson was around, and that's back when Lennox Lewis was around, Riddick Bowe. I mean, you had some heavy hitters back then, and guys that were in the ring with all of them have said that Morrison had the heaviest hit.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go. Don't give him no free shots. Just keep him on the edge. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Dookie, what's happening, buddy? I touched on it a little bit. We'll do a separate stream for that. I'm still getting more information, but what I heard earlier today is bullshit. If I'm paying $150, I don't want to hear that I have to then grind to get the content. It's like the DLC is a DLC. That's what it's called DLC for. But then again, I'm hearing this from people who are interpreting what they've read, and I really hope I think this is going to hurt pre-sales right now. I think this kind of mixed signal where we're still not sure what we're getting.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to get some before you get him close.
So, and they're also saying only 4 new wrestlers per DLC. And what are there, 5 of them? I think 5 different sessions of DLC content coming out. So each one will only have 4, not 5 wrestlers. And they are supposed to be adding at least arenas and championship belts that'll come out as well. So we'll probably get, my guess is AAA arena. And I don't know about TNA. I think TNA.
So close. How can you separate?
I feel like we'll get a TNA arena since they've got the cross promotion going on. And that would be history making right there. Ooh. The only time they've ever had another company's arena is WCW, and that was after they put them out of business and bought them. So to have an active company in the game, same thing with AAA for that matter. Oh, no, they own AAA, so that doesn't count.
This can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
But yeah, if I'm paying for the DLCs, and the DLC drops, and, okay, here are the 4 wrestlers. Now you have to buy them. And to hear that you can skip tiers for the low price, maybe, and this was not a quote from them, but based on what they charge for NBA for the same exact thing, of $1.99 a tier. It's like, well, if you got 2 or 3 tiers to jump, now you're talking about $6 to get what you paid $150 for. I'm sorry, man. People just need to boycott this fucking game. Boycott it in a huge way and teach them a lesson. But that's not going to happen. People are just going to hemorrhage their money. The same way they still buy tickets to see the live events when they're over $800 a ticket. Yeah, Infrared, I'm with you, man. Everything about it just sounds so horrible.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get your mind back on the goop. That's it. Just start sticking a few.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. gets so annoying, like I gave Tyson the black trunks. Can you make a good Tyson? You couldn't really make a good Tyson in the Fight Night game.
You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool.
Surprised they didn't get Tyson. I mean, they've got some big. If you got Ali money, you should have Tyson money.
Until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna.
Not only that, but it's a help to sell the game. Tyson is one of the greatest of all time. If he would have kept his original management and training team with him the whole way,
Not a lot of
there's
punch
just
output,
no
but
telling
there
what
might
would have
be more
happened.
action
If
here.
Customato would have lived 10 more years, what would have happened?
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff.
I've seen some
As
bad
soon as you touch
punches.
them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Come on, Tommy. Uppercut. Ooh, there's the headbutt. There's that
Close
headbutt.
fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so
I have not figured out how to tie up in this game, and I haven't seen them do it yet either, so. I looked over the instructions. I didn't see a
Not lot of
tie-up
punch
command.
output. Thought there would be some more action here.
There was one time in a match where it looked like they were trying to, but I have no idea what I did.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
6 season passes, 4 season passes without it,
Threw a punch and just got countered.
which brings me back to my question. Okay, so I'm getting, if I were to pay 150, which I don't see that happening, what are these extra 2 DLCs? Are additional wrestlers that other people just aren't going to get?
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they
Again,
respond
it's
here in the
very
next round.
unclear as to what this includes, what it doesn't include. And that's on them as usual. They just constantly fuck up their launches. Then they fuck up the game, so. Tarver's taking the majority of the damage.
We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Now, the fans aren't going to boycott. They're going to go back and buy it. That's just the way it is.
An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, you can't tie up on here? You can't or you can? What am I?
Johnny, has anything
According to that, it says you
surprised
can't.
here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got 2 fighters.
Because they even say they need to tie up. He needs to tie him up or something like that in the play-by-play. And I'm like, how do I tie up?
You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me.
I'll be playing it safe after getting rocked a couple rounds ago.
So much firepower.
Can't tie
here.
up.
You gotta
Well,
like
that's
what
kind
you're
of weird
seeing
on a
as we reach
boxing
the
game that you
halfway
can't
point of
tie
this
up.
round.
Huh.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, I feel a little bit better then because I was trying everything I could think of.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm...
I don't
the
have this
fight
kind of
is
patience, man. I
over.
throw in my punches, man. If I run out of stamina, so be it. I want to get my man out of there by the 5th round, the latest.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10
Ooh, overhand
seconds to
right.
go.
That one connected. They exchange blows now back and forth as we're under 10 seconds. There's the bell. Throw another one anyway.
The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
Morrison wins on decision. And that wraps it up from Madison Square Garden. 97-93, 96-94, 96-94. There was no knockdowns in this one, was there? That's the other thing, too. The fight that they took away from me, where Jake Paul's a bloody mess, and I got like 0 damage. I knocked him down 2 rounds, 2 different rounds. I got a 10-8 round only once. The second round that I knocked him down was 10-9. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Here's your CompuBox numbers. Again, statistically, this game does a really good job. I mean, there's a lot of nuance to it. Let's go back to the main menu. Infrared, I've said the same thing, man. And you don't even have to boycott the game altogether. Boycott it for 30 days. Just boycott it for 30 days. If everybody, if 60% of us just sat out for 30 days, they would go into complete meltdown mode, and that game would come crashing down in price instantly. It's happened before. Last of Us 2, other than people that pre-ordered the game, when the leaks came out about how bad the story was and what they did to the beloved characters in the game from part 1, people canceled their pre-orders. Then people sat back and watched it a little bit online to see what's what, and then they saw what happened, and they just didn't buy the game. And I remember it was only about 2 to 3 months old when the Christmas season came along, and the stores were packed. I mean, the carts or the discs were just stocked up. Nobody was buying them. You couldn't fit another disc in the case because they were stocked full and nobody was buying them. The first game didn't come down in price for almost 4.5 years. It held its $50 price tag. And that's when it went to the PS4, the remastered we're talking about. That went almost 4 years holding it at a $50 price tag because it was a great game. People kept buying it. With Last of Us 2, 3 months in, and it dropped to $40 because nobody was buying it. We have the power. We just don't have the will. That's why it's called willpower, folks. The WBC arena looks like MGM Grand. I'll double check on that. But at the same time, though, it wasn't in Vegas, I don't think. All right, let's see. Other than the My Career thing, can we just make a boxer, or does it have to be My Career? Start your undisputed career. Don't really want to do that. Browse the latest boxers in PlayStation Store. We already did that. Fight against other players. Thank you. No, thank you. Local quick fight. Prize fight. Tutorial. Career. New career. Load career. Ranked. Create a lobby. Join. Leaderboard. Profile. My stats. Customize. Play cards. Settings. Credits. Oh, create. I was getting there. There we go. Create career roster. Create collection. Create boxer. All right, let's create boxer. Gender. How many do we get to choose from? Only 2? What the hell? There are at least 55 genders by this point in time, and you only get to choose from 2? This game. No wonder it's free. All right. Oh, you know what? Well, no, I'm going to stick with this for now. I might do a Christy Martin later, though. Nope. Okay. Weight class. Welterweight, middleweight. Ooh, look at him getting bigger.
That's what she said.
Leave that there. Body mass. Reach. Oh, the stats down below are changing now, I see. So I'm going to make a Tyson, I think, here and see how that turns out. And I know he wasn't. He might have just been under 6 foot. Boxer details. Last name. Nickname. No iron, huh? How about Mighty? Do we got Mighty in here? No. I guess it's the myth. Nope. And Tyson was what, like 20? Was he, when he won the world title, I think he was 20 years old. Hometown, Brownsville, New York. That. Load? What are we loading? No, don't got nothing to load. Next. Preset. They got some funky looking stuff going on in here. Is that it? Shit. Tough call, man. Nope. Wow. Pointiness. Head width. Face depth. Temple depth. Forehead length. Forehead width. Forehead sharpness. Slope. We're going which way? The brow height, brow protrusion. Brow shape. I'm going to leave it like that for the moment. Lower face. Cheeks. The cheeks. I thought we were talking about the face. Yeah, Doogie, that's why I'm messing with it, man. I got it for free, and then I did pick up a couple of the DLCs just because there was some names on there I wanted to either fight as or beat the crap out of. Yeah, the soundtrack is what it is, man. I never tend to like these fight soundtracks too much. Yeah, if you have the PSN, it's free. I do not believe this has anything to do with Steam. All right, cheek height. Cheek width. Depth. Sharpness. Cheek fat. And now the chin. Chin depth. Chin cleft, chin shape. Here we go, the jaw. The ramus length. Huh. Jaw shape. Not even close to sure what this is supposed to be. And the mouth. Width. Height. The nose.
Yeah. Look at that. Order belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man's head get ping. Watch that ting. What ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Watch that ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Watch that ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Typical fling, right or fling. Watch that ting.
Be nice if this thing slid a little bit faster. Nose vertical. Ridge crookedness. Height. Upper bridge, lower bridge. Nose tip vertical position. Nose tip size. So this is the kind of morphing thing that hopefully we're going to see out of 2K, where it's more section by section by section in more detail, which is what it used to be way back in the day. Blaze Radio is in the house. Yeah, Doogie, the price is right, no doubt about it. You haven't grinded enough to watch yet, okay? But I'm glad you got the battle pass because you'll need that to watch. Nose tip width. What you need to do is open 7 more accounts on YouTube and then give me 7 more likes on this video, and then you can watch. Is that about right? Do I understand how this works yet? Pointiness. I'll definitely do more tweaking on this, but eyebrow color, eyebrow rotation.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything.
Oh, okay, we can mix up the hairstyles at least. Looks like it's the same basic ones as we saw a minute ago. Yeah. Yeah, that's about the going rate. However, because we're in day one, I'm going to give you a substantial discount. It's only going to cost you $200 to watch today. That's the friends and family rate. Man, these salute or options on facial hair are pretty rough. All right, let's see what we got going here.
getting what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my weight.
Don't know. Nobody got abs at all. All right, I guess we're going with that one. Skin tone. I was starting to get worried about this. That does not look like Mike Tyson. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's bad. That's bad. Muscle tone options. Oh, okay. The traps, shoulder muscles, back muscles, chest size. Arm muscles, forearm, abdominal muscles. Glutes. He does have some tattoos. I don't think we're going to be able to replicate that, though. Let's see. Oh, we got face, do we? Let's see. Out of curiosity, can you move it or anything, or just where it puts it? There's got to be a way to move it. Oh, that's all we got to choose from? Nothing much there, then. Primary color, secondary color, horizontal position. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, shit. If you move the stick, it goes much faster. Damn it. We're just going to leave that there for now. Neck. Right neck. Nothing on the neck. I don't think of. Body tattoos. He's got a few. On the left arm, he's got the face, which, no, it's actually on the lower abdomen, but that's all we got to choose from. Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more. Shit. Might have to go back because that'll be better. I thought that was a pretty slim pick, and I wonder if, did I miss that on the hair too? Was there a left 2 option? Damn it. Felt like there had to be more than that. Oh, yeah, there we go. These look awfully familiar. That's perfect right there. I can make that work. All right, but in the meantime, right now, we're on the arm. So we'll go with that one. Left chest, right chest, abdominal. Oh, we only get one. I thought there was a second one or something. We'll go with this. Close enough. Would like to have the ability to change the opacity, but doesn't look like that's a thing. We're good on that. Let's go back to our head tattoos now that I have found something else. All right, let's go with our shorts. Adams collection, Dazzin collection, vintage collection. I'll say these are perfect. Base color. Pattern 1. trim.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the back.
Adams Dazzling Vintage.
We were born and blessed.
The Riyadh Season Collection.
So apparent, I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name.
Oh, those are some beat up old gloves right there.
Screaming out, let me out, cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman.
And I said we have got to have Everlast. You can't tell me we don't have Everlast.
They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice, but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're out down. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, force you free, I'm like a calm cow. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game, even though I spy.
Got the boots. Cornerman equipment. It's too bad we can't bring stuff in. J-Rocks, what's happening, buddy? Infrared, if you figure out who that is or have his channel or the link to the video, let me know. Because without being able to import anything and only getting one logo to use, I don't see one better than that. I'm not happy with the eyebrows at all, but I can mess with it a little bit more. I just don't know how good it's going to get. Hat logo, we'll just go with the Everlast. Next, punch style. Jeez Louise. Orthodox. I'm just going to leave all that the way it is. I ain't going to mess with all that. Fighting style. Swarmer Slugger. Outbox. Boxer Puncher. Jack of all trades. Slugger. Hard hitting. That's the one we're looking for. Stats. What do I get? 70 points to play with, or is that my current standing? Let's see. Go 88 on the health for now. Regen. Recovery. Head health. Body health. Stamina. He had good stamina back in the day, even though his matches didn't go very long. Stamina regen. Conditioning, we'll give him some decent conditioning. He was in pretty damn good shape back in those days. Endurance. Agility. Boy, I'll tell you what, he had agility for years back in his young days. Punch speed, movement speed. Accuracy. Jay, this was a free game on PlayStation for the month. 1 of 4, but this is the only one that I'm interested in. So we'll play this once a month. Maybe I'll do some boxing or something. I don't know. Left hand power. Yeah, he had that left hook that would just take your freaking head off. Right hand. There's the hook. Had a pretty mean uppercut, too. Guarding. It's hard to guard when you're knocking people out in the first 30 seconds. Swelling resistance. Oh, boy. Based on what we saw in Tokyo. Cut resistance. Look at all these stats. Chin resistance. He got up from the first knockdown. Oh, wait. No, I did. No, Buster got knocked down. Tyson got knocked out. And after that, Tyson just kept getting knocked out. So, I'm not going to give him too much on chin resistance. Body resistance. Courage. Block health. Block regen. So he's an 88 overall. I got you. All right, let's bring him closer to 90. Because we're talking about young Tyson. Even though he looks like young Tyson after the all-you-can-eat buffet. Courage. Oh, now he's way up there. All right, trait selection. Blood and Guts Warrior. Reduces the chance of the referee stopping the fight due to cuts. What about biting ears? Is that in here? Is that an option? Can you bite somebody? Increase the damage of power punches straights thrown to the head by 25%. I'm liking that right now. Oh, we have multiple traits. Okay, hold that thought a minute. Increase the damage of throwing punches by 10%. Increase the accuracy of the hooks by 10. Increase the damage dealt to the opponent's block health upon entering the gassed state. When gassing out, increase stamina regen by 20 until no longer gassed. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have something like that. When entering inside fighting, increase the damage of thrown punches by 10% when inside. Increase the damage of uppercuts thrown to the head by 20%. I kind of like that. Okay, what is that little image up there under Jawbreaker? What is that from? Somebody else has got to know what that is. Increase the damage thrown by 10%. I'll take that away. That's the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. You hit him with that uppercut, and the little head would pop up, and you hear the gyro go bzzz. Increased chance to inflict a flash knockdown on an opponent by 10%. Oh, shit. Maybe I should have looked at all these first. What's this one up here? When gassing out, stamina. Increase the damage to the left hook's thrown by 20%. Damn, and that left hook was his thing. Increase the accuracy of the hooks. Well, we'll take care of the accuracy instead. Where'd it go? There it is. What else do we have in here, man? There's a bunch of stuff here. They're all good. I'm just going to stick with that right now. The more I look, the more I'm going to change. For right now, that's it. That's Mike Tyson. Where's my Mike Tyson at? Creative fighters, there we go. Got to work on the eyebrows and the eyes some more. See what I can do with that. Then over here. I don't know which one of these two guys I want to kick the shit out of worse. We'll go with Vitaly first. He was the bigger pussy. What was the one you said was MGM-ish? WBC, okay. Let's see what WBC looks like. That's from Mexico City, though, but all right, we'll get a look at it. Difficulty. Red, get up, override. Rounds are 8. We'll make it 10. Casual. Saved by the Bell is a no. Knockdown rule is on. Damage modifier. Stamina modifier. Referee leniency. Maximum penalties. And fight. Fight. Finish him.
Let's get ready to rumble! Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, the myth. Here we have the myth from the United
Tyson's
States
been
of
taking
America.
advantage of the all-you-can-eat buffet at the MGM Grand.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist.
He's got a slender build. Why can't I get one?
Half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. The Myth.
Yeah!
Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine. And 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins. Here is the two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Two-time,
known as Dr.
two-time.
Iron Fist. Introducing Vitaly Klitschko.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build
for the pending knockout.
for round one.
What you covering up for already?
As quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A swing and a miss with that jab. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Ooh, he rocked him with that one. All right, block. Let's go.
Punch right up the middle. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything.
Ooh, he connects.
Speed. You can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
No rest for the weary.
Oh, bitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Close round. Yeah, I mean, this is a small independent company that made this game. So all things considered,
Todd, my motto is,
it's not
if it's
as
not
good as
broken,
Fight
why
Night
change
was,
it?
but it's
An
not
excellent
bad.
last round, everything
I mean, if
works.
Fight Night
Wait
was a
for the
9, this is
reaction.
probably a
Until then,
7.
Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Some of the things about this game that are better is the reality of how much you use energy-wise and how it zaps your strength. So it's not just to throw all these haymaker punches kind of game.
Thought there might be more action here.
Here's one.
This fighter told us yesterday if
Oh,
he doesn't win by knockout,
shit.
he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality. Hold
There
on.
it is.
Klitschko is dazed. He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the
Oh,
advantage.
again.
Great stuff.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Both men step back for just a moment. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Hit his ass. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they
It's pretty even thus far. Except I'm using up more stamina, but I know
On
that.
to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Keep doing about it.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make him walk into a shot.
There's one. Oh, come on, man.
Better start respecting each other's punching power.
You'll respect my authority.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, he got through on that?
Be
Really?
careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Oh, swing and a miss.
And he scores with the counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Oh, there he goes.
Stumbling backwards. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, shit.
We are witnessing an upset in the making. Talk about a
Damn.
3 minutes we just saw.
You can't leave it up to the
What's up,
judges.
Judd?
It's up to you as the fighter.
Yeah, I definitely got to work on this guy's face a lot more.
Here's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is,
Well, I
if
got
it's not broken, why
3
change
rounds
it?
according to
An
the
excellent
CompuBoss.
last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
But I almost got my
Until
ass
then,
knocked
keep
down.
doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh.
Not
You
a
see
lot
the
of
heartbeat
punch
going
output.
on the
Thought there would
bottom. I
be,
mean, again,
some more action here.
it's got some really cool details to it. You missed me, bitch.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Just misses with that jab.
Oh, man.
Just missed with that jab.
Oh, shit. Did it again.
Scenario. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to finish.
Is he going to punch himself?
There's
out?
another one.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense,
I did too.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, all right. Get that stamina back up there. Ooh, eat another one, why don't you? It's a 2-for-1 special today.
Are going to give that round to you-know-who.
dominance.
Yeah, you can't argue with the price.
Make look so easy.
And it's got a pretty solid roster of real boxers.
Switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you do.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no...
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab.
And there's the bell for round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just
There
been
we
doing
go.
because you've won that hands down.
Yeah, we're getting some good shit in now. Ooh, ducks that one out.
That this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh! The hits are real with this one. Uh-oh. All right, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy.
Stamina is off the charts. Straight right just misses.
Uh-oh.
Down goes the
Shit.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like
Hate that one. Get him. They have a mini game. I just didn't like it.
this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. You know,
Oh my goodness, Johnny.
Ah, fuck it.
What a
I'm going
massive
for it.
upset this would be. I thought that was the end, but here we go again.
Boom.
Hold that thought. Oh my,
They are
that's a
throwing them.
game changer. And the myth has been
Shit.
knocked down. Let's see that again.
shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's thinking about it. Can you continue? Barely. We're going out with a bang. Ah, there goes the bell.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Oh, damn. We're not looking good, are we?
Much better in this style. You're much better.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea
Damn.
what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you.
The head's on the other side of the guy's glove. That's where his head's at.
We've seen in the past from this fighter. they
Getting a
don't
couple of those
concern
left
when
hooks
they
in,
lose
but
some of the
can't put 'em
earlier
down.
rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's
Shit.
Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat, and the myth goes down to the
Bounces off the
canvas.
ropes.
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
Problem is Tyson's too damn fat. We got to slender him down some. The rope's pushing back into the ring. Pretty sure that's fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So far, I've not seen a guy just get knocked out where he doesn't try getting up at least.
So time to go celebrate.
Even with a 10-7 round, I was up on the scorecards. Oh, well. That is the sorriest looking Mike Tyson, I swear to God.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters.
Oh, I don't want that. I wanted to.
Sit it down like this. Let's go.
There we go.
The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro. That word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. 'Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? One family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell 'em I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to
See if there's anything that looks better.
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
Just saying. Yeah, I feel like that's much better. Eyebrows and everything look better on this one. Kind of keep all the rest of that like that. Jaw maybe. Trying to shorten the jaw a little bit here. With depth, length. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a little better. With the chin. Mouth volume.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man are leading.
I mean, when you look at how much they break down the morphing on this is the way 2K should be with the wrestling game. It's the way it used to be back in the good old days. Man, that's amazing individuality. Again, for a lower budget game, they got a lot of shit in this game that's legit.
Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man are leading. Call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violation. Allegations, man, I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Every day eating, gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them, man, recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die, they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peas with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Ishy and feeler. Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Ishy and feeler. Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out.
Here we go.
Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day. And I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day. And I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day. And I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day.
That's what I was looking for earlier. Like roll the buzz.
Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off.
You gotta have time. You gotta have patience.
I can't stand these rap boys. Feel
Not my strength.
I'm trying to raise this stack boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bars in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team.
That's actually not so bad now.
Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on.
That's reasonable.
I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back
I still do a little more tweaking on the jaw and the chin.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through
Let's go with the head again here. Pointed.
get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's
With.
autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine, and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad
Step.
one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from.
Temple depth. Well, there's a lot of customization going on in this. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Holy shit. 2K. Here's a couple guys with no money making a better game than you. Wow. Big difference. All right, let's see if we can clean this jaw up a little bit here. Damn. What a difference. I mean, seriously.
Another one, another done. All damn just what have I become. No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no matter if it ain't involved. No call, no
Gotta get this body down right now.
say I was dead wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off from the back, why? Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one done.
Try to slim them down a little bit here. Looks a whole lot better now than it did a minute ago. Ah, Jay agrees. Thank you. I do feel like they make everybody look a bit like Butterbean in the body, though. There's no lean 5% body weight version. Not that there's that many of them, but I mean, Holyfield had a great build. He didn't have any fat to him comparatively. And hell, Tyson was in pretty tight shape back in his 20s. All right, I think we'll jump in and do one more fight with some name fighters. See if I can't redeem myself after that knockout loss. Who's this? Jack Johnson. Frazier. Let's go with Tyson. The other Tyson. And again, you can't flip weight classes, unfortunately. I'd love to bring Jake Paul up here and give him that ass whooping. Vitaly, Vladimir. Yeah, we'll go for the other Klitschko this time. I think this is the other one, right? Vladimir. Madison Square Garden. My God, they did such a good job on this arena. Gyms, venues, excluding gyms. Journeyman venues. Professional venues. Oh, wait a minute. Well, in the sense that you have capacity seating and things like that. Okay. Undisputed. No, we're not going to go crazy. Red, get up. Override is manual. No, automatic. Rounds will go 10. Game type is casual, right? Yes. Saved by the Bell is a no. 3 knockdown roll is yes. Damage modifier. Let's see what happens. Stamina modifier. Referee lenience, maximum penalties, and fight. Fight! I might go tweak my Tyson stats later on, too, just to make him a little bit more
It's time for the
explosive.
talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet
Can't get
so
over
light
just
on
how
his
good a
feet.
job they
No
did
one
on the
moves
Garden,
around the
though.
ring quite like this man.
It's Apollo Crews. All we need is some James Brown music. We'd be all set.
Boxing. In the red corner from Manchester, England. And standing at
Let's get
6 feet
ready
9
to
inches,
rumble!
here is his-
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding build up to this fight has been
All right,
incredible.
bitch.
Both of these men
Come get you
both
some.
been sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They block the hook. That left hook missed.
Ooh.
The first time Klitschko fought Fury, it was a very disappointing fight with very little action, but to his credit, Fury did what he had to do and became the heavyweight champion of the world.
He played the fool, made Klitschko disrespect him, undermined him, not expect him to pull out the win. But what did he do? He fooled him, he bamboozled him, he pickpocketed him, and he got the win the first fight. Klitschko could not believe it. His ego could not settle with it. He thought, how has this man done it? So this is why we're here for the second fight. Do I believe lightning can strike in the same place? Yes, I do.
That straight hurt him. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Whenever we want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I'll take round one.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd,
Oh,
my
we
motto
ate that.
is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Right hand, right on point. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Every time
Oh,
they
shit.
throw a shot, they get countered.
Here I am.
When you're
Here I am.
fighting a
Peekaboo.
counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon.
Peekaboo.
Pretend you're going to punch, make the
You missed.
counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Come on.
Fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching.
Oh, caught him with the overhand.
Very close.
Oh, that one tagged him.
Can he-
And another one. Down he goes.
And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's
Boom, shakalaka.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Yeah!
No save by the bell, man. Stay down. Stay down. You're going to regret getting up. You are so going to regret getting up.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is good.
Nah, it's pretty over.
Let's get it started in round 3.
Come on.
They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
Don't miss.
It's how you are going to deal with this.
Don't miss.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Ooh, you got lucky.
He blocks that jab. The straight right just misses. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Getting ready to go to sleep. It's bedtime.
He threw the hook, didn't land.
Ooh, not that time.
Beautiful counter punch.
Come on.
No rest for the weary. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with the left hook.
Oh!
You know the scorecards are going to be
Uh-oh, okay. Back up, back up, back up.
in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be.
Fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with...
Oh!
Klitschko is stumbling around. He's
Go to sleep.
Klitschko is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Damn. Let's look at it again, Johnny. Damn. Rocked his world. Jeez. Talk about doubling up on the left. Somebody call his wife. Oh, dude, you really ought not have done that.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The straight right.
Oh, shit. No way. Get the fuck.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Get up. Kick his friggin' ass, what I'm going to do. How much time we got in this round? Enough to knock his ass out?
Well, they beat
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
ready to go again.
Come on, bitch.
Resilience to be.
Well, hold on a second,
Told you I was
Johnny.
going to knock you out.
Did not take that well at all, Klitschko. The legend
Lay down,
on the
bitch.
canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch
I want to see how
all
the
over
judges
again.
score this round.
To see that again.
God damn. Wind up, and boom from left center field. Yeah. 8, 9, done. I do want to see just a flat-out knockout, though, without the attempting to get up shit.
Onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey.
He pissed him
towards
off
this
by
fight.
knocking him down.
The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What
Go
a
hit him
shot.
again. Man, I wish he'd have got up for that last one just so I could see how they scored that round. Should have been 9-7, but you never know. Oh, man. It's a fun game. I mean, again, if you're on PlayStation, then it's a free game, which makes it more fun. All right. Hey, that's it for Game On this one. Undisputed, it's not bad. It's actually better than I thought it was. Again, when it launched, I know it had some problems because I watched some online play thinking I might get it. Wasn't sure if I was going to get it or not. And it looked kind of rough, so I sat it out. And I'm glad I did because they've had time to go in there and fix a lot of stuff that needed fixing, which they have done admirably. A lot of companies out there don't fix their games. 2K. So nice to see that smaller companies with lower budgets actually go out and take care of their stuff. Novel idea. All right, with that, I'm going to leave you guys and say thank you for joining me. If you want, go out and grab that thing for free on the PlayStation Network. And if it's, I would say like, just the base game, like 25 bucks or so, it's worth it, in my opinion. If you're into boxing, you want a boxing game that's pretty good, that would do it. All right. Gonna take off. I'll see you guys. Remember, find time every day to say the 2 magic words.
Okay! Game on! 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 Yeah, game on! But the night's so wild. You're sitting here like a reckless child. Our keep buzzing electric fire. Chasing scores higher, higher, higher.